Hi, and good evening, friends. This is a recipe that works for both keto, low carb people and anybody else because they're supposed to be delicious. And I've never made them, so we're going to try them. And what I'm doing is I took a 10-ounce bag of broccoli rice, cooked it in the microwave, and then put it in a strainer in the sink over a bowl, and I let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then I went in with my handy dandy spatula and I kept pressing it down to get as much water out as I could, and I think it's pretty good. It's not soupy. So what we do is we add 1 egg. Oops. Oh, there goes part of the shell. Okay, got that. No harm, no foul. And then I'm going to add half of the recommended cheese. They said 2 cups. I think that's going to be too much. And I could use less calories. So, let's see. Oh, and 2 tablespoons of, it calls for almond flour. My almond flour is kind of old. So I opted to go with Carb Quick. But if you're not dieting, just put 2 tablespoons of regular flour in it, and you'll be just fine. Now I have my 2 tablespoon scoop here. There we go. See? And let's put this down a little better for you to see. Then I've got my cheese, my egg, my broccoli. And I do believe that all I need now is my seasonings. Yep, this is a really easy dump and go. I'm going to use a little garlic, sprinkling. It says to choose your own spices. Just a pinch. And then I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder, should be, yep. I don't like to buy the salts. I like to have the control at my fingertips about how much salt. And then these are just dried, freeze-dried chives. I'll give it a little more oniony flavor. Okay. And salt and pepper. I did not get out. Here's your pepper. Getting lazy. I haven't even filled my pepper or salt shakers for a while. And just a smidge of pepper. You like my measurements? And maybe just a slight half teaspoon of salt. Didn't put very much in it. Okay. Now, we're going to whip this up together. Should have got a deeper bowl. I thought, oh, there's not very many ingredients. It'll be fine. But you're going to have to mix it up really well to get that egg throughout the whole thing. As I bring it up from the bottom, you can tell I've still got dry in there. I hope this works well. Oh, that's just cheese. I thought there was an eggshell in there that I missed. And all I saw was one, so. Okay, now, I've never done this before. I've seen them. You can do this with broccoli rice, cauliflower rice, or you can go half and half. Like a cup of broccoli rice and a cup of cauliflower rice, and, just kind of mix it up. Now, I don't know how many I'm going to get out of this. It says 16. We're going to see. This might be a little bigger scoop than they call for. They just said to roll it into balls. They didn't say what size. So whatever size I get out of these, however many, the broccoli bites, I've already figured out all my calories and carbs for the recipe, and then I'll just divide it by however many I get. There's not going to be 16. This is going to be so easy to put together any night you want to. I'm talking about quick meals. Kids, there's cheese in it, and you know, put more cheese in it if that'll get them to eat it for you. My kids were anti vegetables. I don't know why. They ate them when they were toddlers, and then you'd put something in front of them and they go, I don't like that. What is it? I don't know. I don't like it. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that had finicky, picky kids and like to wring their necks sometimes. I don't know if I told you this or not, but I used to babysit. And back in the, let's see, it's been the middle to late, probably late 80s. I would babysit for friends of mine when summer came along, so that the kids didn't have to, they didn't have to find a sitter for them. And they loved coming out to my house because I had my 3 boys and everything was boys except one girl. And one day I was making mock sugar cream pie with zucchini. I'm sure a lot of you tried it. It is so good. And I was feeding it to the kids, and one of my boys really, really hated anything vegetable. Now, my kids had the sugar cream pie with zucchini before, and they would eat it, because you couldn't tell it wasn't sugar cream pie. Now, see, these aren't, I don't know if they're going to hold together. Maybe I should have left a little more moisture in them. We'll see. When the cheese melts, it should hold them. And so anyway, I gave them all a piece of pie when I got done, when they got done with their lunch. And the one and only girl had been in the kitchen with me when I was putting the pie together. And I said, don't you dare tell them. They won't even try it. So the one little boy that didn't like vegetables whatsoever, he asked if he could have a second piece of pie. And I said, you like that pie? And he goes, yeah, I do. So I said, okay, and I got him another piece of pie. And as soon as he took one bite of his second piece, my little girl that I watched could not hold her tongue any longer. And she screamed, that's zucchini in there. And he just pushed the plate away and went, ew. And I said, you just ate a whole piece and you told me you loved it. I'm not eating anymore. And so that's how stubborn he was. But it was funny. So now my oven is only preheated to 385. When it gets to 400, I will put it in the oven for 20 minutes. I will bring them out and flip them over and then put them back in the oven for 10 more minutes. And then I will bring you back and we'll taste them, because I'm going to have my carb-free street tortillas. I think I showed you the other day. They're La Banderita, and they're keto. They're low carb. There's 20 calories in each of these little mini, I'm not sure how, about 5.5 or 6 inches across maybe, and 20 calories per tortilla and no carbs. None. The fiber wipes it out. So, there we go. So, I just love them, and I'm using them all the time. I like the Nick muffins down at Nick's Kitchen downtown, and they're so good to me down there that I take 2 of them in and use them for a hamburger bun. Well, I love their Nick muffin for breakfast. And I haven't had one since December because I started my dieting on January 2nd. Well, 1st actually. So I took a couple in with me this morning because we were going in for breakfast, and I asked them to make me a Nick muffin, and they grill the tortillas for me. And then, oh my God, I was so happy to have my Nick muffin back. It was so good, so good. Everybody should have it. Everybody should try it. So if you're ever downtown and you need breakfast or lunch, they serve breakfast all day, so you can try it for lunch. Their taco salad, it's really, really good. And I like to get that, but I can't eat the shell anymore. But I can have the taco salad. So you guys hang in there. I will be back shortly. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We have our little broccoli things ready. I got to tell you, though, I ran out of my nonstick Reynolds foil. So what I did was I put regular Reynolds aluminum foil down, and I sprayed it real good with Pam. Used the nonstick or parchment paper because it stuck bad, even though I had it sprayed. So this is what one looks like. And I did it 20 minutes and about 5. So I think if I do them again, because they did get a little crispy on the bottom, but that's fine with me. I do it 15 and 10. So let's taste this. That's good. It's really good. It'd be really good made with just cauliflower or, like I said, the mix. And I've got my dinner plate already. I have my tortilla, hot ham and cheese, and I have my broccoli bites, and I'm ready for dinner. I hope you all have a good evening. As always, you're welcome in my kitchen anytime. This is Kat's Cooking Kitchen, and I'm on YouTube and Facebook. Please look me up if you accidentally just stumbled onto this. And check back. I try to do easy, simple meals that anybody can do, and most of them can be done in a hurry. So check back with me. That's all for tonight. Thanks, y'all. See you later.